Hey friends, it is donation time again. Normally, I like to do these videos kind of high energy and fun, but I am still exhausted from my Minneapolis trip, so it's just going to kind of be me sitting here chatting today. I will try to sing our theme song a little at the end, but yeah, I'm just not quite as energetic as I usually am, friends. So last month's YouTube payment was a little smaller than usual because I've been sick. I've not been posting every day, and I've also been posting about less popular subjects than the case of the murder of Dee Dee Blanchard and branching out a bit. And that has led to lower views, which is totally fine. It'll happen. The views will come. But in the meantime, what we were able to donate this month was $130 to Ozarks Food Harvest and Food Bank. Like I told y'all in my post, the Springfield, Aurora, Missouri area, the Southwest Missouri area, got hit with a really bad hailstorm that just destroyed tons of property, people's cars. It wrecked roofs, it wrecked housing siding and stuff like that.
Hail is exploding.
This is hail exploding on impact because a massive hailstorm just tore through Missouri, destroying hundreds of cars in minutes. That's not popcorn. It's definitely softball to baseball sized hail falling at insane speeds. All because a local storm brought winds up to 50 miles per hour, which killed a local emu at Dickerson Park.
And it also caused widespread power outages, which causes a lot of people to lose food in their fridge and freezer. Like the stuff that they can immediately eat goes bad. And then with power outages too, all of a sudden you can't use your microwave, you can't use your stove usually unless it's gas. And even if it is gas, sometimes they have the electric start. So then you have to, you know, I'm not gonna say how you can riskily start them without the electric start. Never mind. Don't need to put that out on YouTube, friends. But anyway, whenever these things happen, food is usually a really quick priority because people get hungry fast. And all of a sudden, your food preservation is going away, all your preserved food, and you don't really have an easy ability to cook anything that is not gone bad already. And sometimes whenever things like this happen, the people who are affected the most are often the most vulnerable portion of the population. The unhoused people often lose what scant bits of protection they have been able to construct for themselves and anything that they might have stored up for their survival. So not only from people who were otherwise doing fine before the disaster, but your unhoused population can all kind of suddenly need the shelter and the food bank so they can get really strained during times like this. And I'm glad we were able to help out. And that is thanks to all of you. As I always say, y'all should take so much pride in these donations because it's you being here watching that creates this money. Some of you go even further and create it through super chats and super thanks, and I deeply appreciate that. But the majority of it comes just from y'all choosing to hang out and watch, and I love y'all for it. We're all ballers here on this channel, and we're doing something really cool, helping people out. As most of you know, I experienced a natural disaster 2 years ago whenever a tornado struck our town and come within 100 feet of our house. We experienced a lot of damage, power outage. It was days before we could really even easily move around and go places because there was so much debris. The roads were closed off due to dangerous tornado debris. They had to use snowplows to scrape out debris from our roads multiple times before they could be open for traffic days later. So I completely understand what it's like to suddenly have no electricity, your food's going bad, you can't cook it anyway, and not sure when that is going to be able to change so that you can do stuff. And we had volunteers start dropping by. Those people were absolute ballers, friends. It was volunteers from different charitable organizations, from religious organizations. They brought meals, and let me tell you, we appreciated every single one. I'm going to show y'all a little video. It was, I believe, maybe the second day, and this volunteer group had just come by and dropped off bag meals, and it had like a grilled hot dog in there and a bag of chips, and let me tell you, it tasted so good. I don't know who these people are, but I am real grateful for this hot dog and chips. So I'm just sharing that to show that I do have some experience and understanding of what it's like to be in a natural disaster and suddenly be so appreciative of people bringing food out of just the goodness of their hearts and balling. And so that's what we're trying to do here on this channel. This time, friends, is help out people in that situation in Southwest Missouri. And I appreciate all of you ballers on here because you know what we want to be, friends. We want to be a baller. Shot collar, 20-inch blades on the Impala. Collar, get laid tonight. Swisher rolling tight, got spray, but I say hit the highway. Making money the flyway. So we can donate, donate, yeah. Because we love to ball on this channel, friends, and all of y'all go out and ball today. We'll go out with a palate cleanser, and I hope everyone's having a good day. Today would have been Dee Dee Blanchard's 59th birthday had she not been brutally murdered in her bed. Dee Dee was a charitable woman too, in spite of the shortcomings that she might have had and done due to her trauma and different things that happened. Dee Dee was known for volunteering and cooking for volunteers and helping out how she could. So I think us balling out with charity is a great way to honor all of the goodness that was in Dee Dee Blanchard's life today. So happy birthday to her, and I hope we all have a good day, friends. We'll go out with a palate cleanser. Hey, little bee. Hey, little bee. What a cute little guy. I don't know what that is. Oh, hey, bee. Another bumblebee. This thistle plant has to come down today. They're invasive here and they hurt cattle's feet and horses and stuff. So you can't let them go to seed. But they're so pretty. The national Scottish flower. I love them. Had to enjoy them a little bit before it has to come down. Look at that little bee butt. A little bee butt. Little bee butt.